Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Hello Life. And thank you so much to all of you who liked and shared and subscribed. It's so much appreciated. Okay, the I-Ching for this week is hexagram 23, and hexagram 23 is called Stripping Away. The key questions for this hexagram: what has worn out? Actually a good time of year to have this. Is there a less painful way to let this go? What is underneath the surface? The old and unviable is stripped back to expose the living core. This inevitable natural process often feels like a flame. The more you have invested of yourself in these old things, the more painful it will be. It's no good at such times to imagine the future and make plans. You need to bring your energy back to the center and honor the process. This is a time to be transformed, not to act. So look at things, any old patterns, any old ways of being, anything that you feel needs to be stripped away, almost like a spring clean, the kind of things that we do at the end of the calendar year. Habits, friendships, foods. So we're reviewing what needs to go, and so that we can make space for something that needs to come in. So when you're looking at what needs to go, evaluate, is this for my highest good? Does this support who I am? And let go of things that are not serving that. So let go of pushing things that are not coming easily. We need to trust the process of not having this heavy pushing up against a rock that won't want to move. Just have to go, right, let me look this way or that way. There may be other opportunities. Maybe this is not what I'm meant to be doing. And also when we hold onto something too tightly, we become tense and we almost go into combat mode. As soon as you open up your hands, you allow the gifts to flow. It is about surrendering to the flow of life. So get into that process and work with the feeling. How does this feel for me? Is this good for me? Does it light me up? Am I eating the right foods? Am I associating myself with the right people? What are my habits? So then we go to the rune. The rune for this week, this is the 27th of January to the, 27th of February to the 3rd of January. The rune is prayer. Whatever your concern may be, place it in the hands of the divine through prayer. For prayer nourishes with love the good desires of the heart. It quiets the troubled spirit and summons to our cause the highest good for all concerned. Each time our actions are blessed by prayer, we invite the divine to share in our dedication and give us joy. So that's a good reminder. So release control. Ask your spiritual team, what can I do here? What should I release? What is not serving me? Bring that to light. So it's about trusting, releasing and trusting. Make space for the new. When we clutter ourselves up with old things that are not working, there's no space for new experiences and new people and new ways of being to step in. And astrologically as well, for this 27th of December to the 3rd of Jan, we're still working with the Pluto conjunct Venus. So how are we working with our relationships, and also our relationships with ourselves, very importantly. So use this time to see how you are being treated and look at if that is how you treat yourself. If you betray yourself, are people betraying you? If you disrespect yourself, have you been disrespectful towards yourself? So our relationship with ourselves will be reflected in the way that other people treat us. And also with Mercury in the mix here, this Venus retrograde goes on for quite some time. So it is when we're reviewing, redoing, renewing, all those kind of rewords. And also look at your body language. What is not being said, but what is the meta-communication between people? What is somebody saying without words? What are you saying without words? And are you clear about who you are and how you want to be treated? So be absolutely clear and consistent so that there's no, yes, Fuzzy. The Fuzzy's getting a word in here about, see, cats know everything. They know how to get what they need. They have slaves. The other thing that we can start bringing our attention to is the shift, the nodal axis shifts. So we're going to be moving from a Gemini Sagittarius axis to a Taurus Scorpio axis. So what does that mean for the next 18 months? That means our value systems. How do you value yourself? What is mine? What is yours? The material versus the spirit. So those are the themes that are going to be playing out just very briefly. I just sort of highlighted over the next 18 months. So we've got a shift from the communication, the philosophy, the information, the data, to the material, to the resources, the values. Okay, so now we're going to do the Light Seers Tarot and see what the cards have for us that they want to highlight or bring into our awareness. 27th of December to the 3rd of January. Oh, we're quite sticky today. Okay, that's enough. All right, so in the center here, the Knight of Wands beating on a drum and the 9 of Wands. So welcoming in the new. So bringing in the action, taking the action over something. So even if you don't do it now, there's something that's beginning. It's the Knight of Wands. So where is this going? This thought, this action, this new way, this new habit, this new self-respect, new awareness of your body language or whatever you want to do in your life. The 9 of Wands is holding back, just checking, looking out, shining the light. So the 2 of Cups is in the future position. The 2 of Cups is connecting on a heart-centered basis. So that is your relationships that are from the heart. The Ace of Pentacles is financial rewards, materialism, resources being offered. So in the past here, you've got the 9 of Cups saying, wishes, hopes, and dreams fulfilled. Yea, I surrender to the wisdom of the universe, and I bring in all those ideas. And the Fool says, let me walk lightly through life. So as soon as you shift that, you go, I'm going to take things easy. It doesn't mean that you're lazy. It means I'm going to flow. I'm going to walk lightly on the earth. I'm not going to take myself so seriously. It doesn't mean that I'm not going to respect myself, but I'm not going to bog myself down and be dragged down with old stuff. So opening up with the 9 of Cups, yay, things are working. Moving into work more from the heart to bring in resources that can be shared resources, that can be working together with people to create something new and harmonious and different. And going up towards from what surrounds us, the 7 of Pentacles, bringing in all the talents and gifts that you have. How do you integrate all the talents and gifts that you have and then move ahead? The theme that surrounds us is, what do you really need? Only pack onto your little donkey what you need. So anything that is cluttering up your space, cluttering up your mind, cluttering up your emotions, so physically, emotionally, and mentally, declutter, detox, let go. This is all I actually need. All that stuff for what if and maybe, and these are all hypotheses. Look at the now, look at what you have now. If you had to move today into a tiny little place, what would you take? Make that your priority. And in the wishes, hopes, and dreams column, you've got the Hierophant, which also represents your spirit guide, your divine guidance. So please remember to ask. If we lean on ourselves continuously, we become exhausted. So learn to lean on your spiritual wisdom. The outcome is the Tower. Not quite what I would have wanted at this time. But remember that the Tower is death and rebirth. The Tower is Pluto, and Pluto is that planet that is sitting on Venus. So it is doing major transformational work in our relationships with ourselves and how we engage with others and how we allow others to pull that rug out from under us and give us a major shock and surprise. So look at the Tower and go, thank you. I don't like this feeling, it's hard, but I am going to start stripping away what's not working for me. I'm going to set my boundaries and I'm going to be kind to myself. I keep saying that kindness is the new currency. So use that, use this Tower, just let everything explode out and let it all settle and then become renewed. That the Tower is the phoenix rising out of the ashes. It's that scorpionic energy. So use the Tower to cleanse and clear. Yeah, it's going to be a very transformative time. So enjoy it. It's good. That's why we're here. We're souls having a physical experience, and we're here to grow into our highest spiritual selves. So it's for our spiritual evolution. Last time I forgot about the angel card, so now let me not forget. Let's see what they have to say. Meditation. So that's great. That's good advice. Eh? Spend some time sitting peacefully, quietly in a space that nourishes and nurtures you, and spend time with yourself. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful for you, for being here, to you for being here. And have a wonderful time between now and when I next see you. Namaste.